How's it going, guys? Welcome to Friday's video. Now, if you're not familiar with what I do slash have been doing every Friday, for the past couple of weeks, I'm hosting a tournament right now, and then I leave the bracket video open to video responses, and then people that would like, to have the opportunity to be uploaded to this channel can put any of the games that they've had, and this is also open to people that are already out of the tournament at this point. I'm looking at you guys that might have really good games, but you don't want to post a video response. I'll leave it open to just about anyone that wants to post a video. But, I reviewed some of the videos, and then I found this one to be a pretty good game. So, today's video is going to be featuring ZellMurasame against DarthChocoboz, and Zell's going to be using a League of Legends theme team, while DarthChocoboz is using a Final Fantasy X theme team, and I thought it was a pretty damn good game. So if you guys enjoyed it, you're welcome to leave him a like rating and a subscription, and I will be posting the links to the bracket video and his channel in the description as well. Tournament folks, we are winding down to like the last leg of the tournament, so if you could try to get as many matches as you could done by the end of the year, that would be very much appreciated. I kind of want to get this thing all wrapped up and good to go. So we got that going. I have also previously uploaded a TCG, so you're welcome to go out and go ahead and check out my channel for that as well. Might be streaming. I know I got Penumbra coming up tomorrow. And then I think that should do it in terms of brief updates before the actual video begins. So I'll see you guys when I see you, in case I don't get the opportunity to talk to you, before Sunday. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you. And, have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday.
Hey guys, what is up? Today I got my round 4 match from Quandale Ren 66's Theme Team Tournament. This one is against DarthChocoboz. Good guy, great battle. This was by far the best match I had of the tournament, and a really close ending, you'll see. So stick around for that, obviously. I don't know why you would come watch a battle and not actually watch the whole thing. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and lead with my Chandelure, because judging from his team, it's like it'll make a decent lead. I don't want to lead with like anything else really, like Dragonite or Deoxys, because I'm like, Machamp could lead, and Deoxys can't really kill Machamp because I don't have Psychic on it, and yeah, Dragonite. Dragonite not really, because I can kill it with an Ice Beam. But yeah, so I'm going to lead with Chandelure. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball, because I know unless he has like Specs Draco Meteor, he can't kill me. And if he did, he'd probably be a Latios instead. But he's going to get a crit on his Dragon Pulse. And here you're going to see the leftovers, so definitely that should not have killed. It would have done around half, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so I'm going to go to my Deoxys, just kill him off with an Ice Beam here. I figure if he wants to switch out, Ice Beam's going to hit pretty much everyone hard on this team, except the Mew that he's going to bring in here. I figure that it's going to be kind of bulky, or be like Trick or Transform, so I don't want him to do either of those. So I'm going to switch into kind of useless. I mean, he's this Gligar is going to be okay against like his Dragonite, but not really his Machamp, because he probably has Ice Punch. So whatever, I'm just going to go with the Toxic since he burned me. He's going to switch to his Dragonite, thinking that I'll only have like Earthquake. But yeah, so now he's going to try and set up, and I'm going to go for the only other move I can use to hit him, which is Knock Off. And I was thinking to get rid of, Life Orb, or maybe even his Lumberry, but I'm going to knock off a Yachi Berry, which is like nice, because that means I don't have to worry about not killing it with an Ice Beam later. But he's going to go for the Outrage, and I'm actually going to live. I kind of was expecting to. I mean, I am max defense, max HP, bold with a Violate, and he's not Life Orb or anything. If he was, then not anymore. So it's like, yeah, I mean, Dragonite's attack is high, but Gligar's defense is pretty high too. It's like 105, I think. But yeah, and I'm going to leave another one, which I was not expecting at all. I'm like, okay, how am I going to kill this? I'm probably have to go into Deoxys and go for the Ice Beam and kill him, because I still outspeed him, I believe. I can't remember. I think so. I think I checked and it still outsped him. Either way, I would have went into my Jirachi, because he's still locked in on Outrage. But nope, I took the other one. So now he's very low. I'm going to go into my Deoxys and go for the Extreme Speed, because I know if he has it, he's going to stay in and want to go for it to outspeed me. But if he doesn't have it, he might switch out, which will still be valuable information for me for later, although maybe not. I mean, he's toxic at like very low HP, so I don't know if he would have switched out. But whatever. I'm going to switch into my Melodic at this point, because it can kind of wall this. If he wants to go for the burn, I'm happy for that. If he wants to paralyze me, even better. But he's going to go with the Seismic Toss, which tells me he's probably going to have Recovery and maybe like Taunt or something as his last move. But I'm just going to go with the Scald because I know Burn is going to hit me back as a Synchronized, but I really need a status on him. And I don't want it to be Toxic because this is a different set than I used in my last match. It's actually a specially defensive Pokemon with Recover as opposed to Rest Talk. So if I get Toxic, that's kind of bad. So yeah, here I see that he doesn't use Taunt, so that's good. Like if he had used Taunt, I would have been at a decent amount of health to switch out and pressure him with something, offensive. But yeah, he just keeps going for the Seismic Toss. So I'm like, what's his last move? So I'm happy to keep going for the Scald and trying to get that burn. And I finally do, but it gets healed with a Lumberry. And I'm like, what? That's what? But now he's going to relate to his theme, which, if you haven't guessed already, is Final Fantasy X, which, by the way, I did very much enjoy that game. And he's going to be a little thieving bitch and steal my item. So that is absolutely excellent. I mean, a lot of people status immune because it's bulky and it's like the best way to kill it. And then it synchronizes back and then heals itself. So it's like a really good strategy, to be completely honest. I don't know. It's okay. It was very clever. Like when he pulled that on, I'm just like, wow, did that just happen? But I'm just gonna toxic him now that I'm burned. And he's like, oh shit, he didn't realize I had it. I guess he thought I had like Ice Beam or Dragon Tail or something. But well, I do have Dragon Tail. I just haven't used it yet. But yeah, I do have Toxic, so that's perfect. Now his only wall is poisoned, and there's not much he can do about it. He's going to switch into a champ, which was kind of risky to go directly into, because if I burn it, then he is pretty much screwed. But no, I'm going to go for the Scald again, because I figure I can take a hit, and if not, whatever. I'm probably faster anyways, and I don't really need this Melodic now that his Mew is Toxic, but I'm going to get a crit, and he's going to go for the sub, which is perfect. I mean, I would have taken the burn too. That would have done more or less the same. I would have just, recovered and been able to take the hit because of the Marvel Scale boost, despite not having physical defense. I'm pretty sure I would have been able to take it. So, yeah, I just straight out kill him now. In comes his Ampharos. I'm going to see if he's like Specs or Life Orb or Bulky. And he's indeed Life Orb because, he outspeeds me and all that stuff. Because I think Ampharos' space speed is what, like 70? And mine's like 81? So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go into Directly just thinking Iron Head to stall him out, but it really doesn't do that much. And his Thunderbolt does a lot to me. I'm like, wow, okay. Let's get him paralyzed. That way I can deal with him a little better, just para-flinching him and rely on that as a sort of pseudo-protect. And it's funny because he goes for the agility after I paralyze him. And he's like, no! And that was kind of unfortunate. So now I'm going to go for the Wish because I know this hit's going to do quite a bit of damage. A little bit less than I did last time. Last time I did like 180, 190. This time I only did about 150. But yeah, I'm going to just go for the Iron Head to, stall him or whatever. Fortunately, I get the static. I'm like, ah. But he breaks through too. And I'm just like, hacks, hacks, hacks. Why? So, yeah, there goes my Jirachi. Not that it would have been all that useful paralyzed. I mean, it still would have been okay because it can paralyze back and it's still got good base speed, so it's whatever. But I'm just gonna kill him with my Deoxys. He's gonna send in his Mew, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be kind of bad. I mean, I can rely on my Dragonite because he's got the Lumberry, so he can take the burn and set up, and then potentially kill his team, which I was actually hoping on because I get the crit there, which means he can't take another hit. He's gonna go with the Seismic Toss, just thinking he can take 2 and then get off a Soft Boil next turn. But basically my plan was to let Fiddlesticks die, go into Dragonite, Dragon Dance while he burns me, go for the Outrage, kill him, and then easily outspeed and kill his Nidoking, but I get a crit, so I don't really get a chance to die. I mean, I could have, not really, even if I used Superpower, I'm pretty sure that still would have killed him. But yeah, I'm going to go for Extreme Speed here because I'm fearing the Sucker Punch or the Scarf. But he's not either. He's actually Life Orb, and he goes for the Ice Beam, and that does a ton, and I'm like, and I almost died, and then I go for the Outrage, and I just flat out destroy him. So yeah, that's the end of the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, really close, 42 HP left, although if not for that crit, it would have ended actually better, because as I said, I would have gotten the Dragon Dance up and just killed him. But yeah, no, it was a really exciting match, great battle. It was funny talking to him too. It was just like, oh my god. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. I'm pretty sure he did as well. He's already posted it, I believe, so go check that out. And see you guys tomorrow.